Podcast.
Welcome back to the Misguided Podcast, or as I like to call it today, Between Two Spurgs.
Spurgs.
See, didn't even need to round table it. It was fucking awesome.
I don't know what
That's Brad.
I'm Brad. That's Dan.
I'm Dan, and today our guest is the ever famous creator of the movie The Tavern and awesome DJ, Honest Matt Hicks. How you doing, Matt?
Thanks for having me, guys. It's an honor and a privilege. Long-time listener, first-time guest.
Right?
I don't think the rest of you are going to get on here as guests either. All right, these cameras happen to belong to him, so he was able to strong arm his way in here, whether I like it or not.
This podcast is obviously very corrupt, you know. I've bought my way to the top.
Yeah.
Hey, we're for sale. I mean, let it not be said we are not the most preeminent whores of the Waikato. We're for sale on the internet like all the only flange. Oh, well. So, what a fucking week it's been. What a weekend of internet. What a weekend it's been on the internet. Nintendo sucks. I already knew this, but no one else knows this. Releasing the Switch 2. It's going to cost too much. It isn't very good. And they're ripping you off for all the games you've already paid for. They saw how Rockstar handles GTA 5 and just went, let's fucking base a whole fucking system and company around this.
Right.
So no one's very... But, I mean, I have very little sympathy for you because if you haven't worked out by now that Nintendo's not the company to support, you are lost. Matt's nodding as if what I've said is very interesting.
I got no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah. I subbed out at, I think, Tony Hawk Skateboarder, Crash Bandicoot, circa, you know, that Limp Bizkit phase, 01.
Yeah.
In our world, you're what's referred to as a filthy casual. You exist to be dominated by real sweats like Brad over there. I'm not a sweat. I'm a filthy casual too. I just put in sweat hours. I just don't have sweat skill.
I wouldn't even call myself a filthy casual, man. Like, I'm a nothing. Like, you must hate when a filthy casual comes in and tries to, like, you know, talk with you guys about, like, you know, what's good, what's bad, you know?
Nah, we're not those sorts of gamers. We like to bring everyone up.
Okay.
We only like to make fun of people who are equals.
Yeah.
There's
no punching down.
There's no, you know, like the Auckland comedy scene taught me, you don't ever punch down. Punching down is never funny.
I actually
Unless you're fucking punching a retarded kid, and then it's hilarious. I'm not allowed in Auckland anymore for obvious reasons. I'm a bit of a contrarian. I always go against the fucking grain, even if it doesn't serve me very well.
Where are you allowed now? Like, so
It's-
Auckland's out.
Yeah.
What's the comedy scene?
I mean,
like
I
in,
can
like,
go. I
Wellington?
could go anywhere. I could book a venue and have the fucking gumption to just, you know, charge people money to turn up. Like I'm limited only by means, really.
Yeah.
If I had the money to fucking book a tour, I could book a tour. I don't know if anyone would come out because it'd be like, who? But because you know, I don't have I got to the point where I gained the skill level required to fucking be a professional, but I didn't really ever mesh with anyone well enough to go far and wide and like really sell myself to crowds one show at a time sort of thing. So, I mean, I've done shows as far south as Palmerston North and as far north as Whangarei. But that's like, you know, in New Zealand, that's going to be less than 5,000 people.
So is it just 90% like whose ass you're kissing in the comedy game?
Well, yeah, probably. I mean, the thing is, like, you've got to sort of be a part of these little groups and never deviate from their thinking. And to me, I just sort of can't help myself. Like when they were having their little, like they have these little discussions in their closed comedy page about sort of things that tend to, whatever they're talking about tends to skew very hard to woke. Like these are the people like that put Guy Williams up to going on breakfast and saying, Louis C.K. shouldn't be allowed in New Zealand. He's a rapist. Which is completely fucking untrue.
Yeah.
But that's a whole country's industry just going to Louis C.K. Fuck you, go. And it's not because they really care if he raped anyone or not.
He was never a raper. He said, "May I masturbate in front of you?"
Yeah, he asked for permission, got it, did it, and then, you know, a few years later, Me Too happened, and it was very inconvenient for him.
It's pretty fucking weird, though.
He was the first...
But at least he asked.
But
At least he asked.
But being guilty of being weird, I mean, fuck, that's every comedian in existence.
And DJ.
So I just, and again, he was the reason why. Louis C.K.'s the reason why the fucking guidebook to dealing with that shit is never apologize, because he tried to apologize. Whoops. Because they don't want you to be sorry, they want you to pay. They want you to suffer, they want to destroy you.
So he took like a 2-year break or something, and then what did he say when he came back for his first ever special? He got up there and he goes, "Want to talk about it?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he said something like, "It's so bad when everybody in the world knows your thing.
Yeah.
We've all got our thing." He goes, "Obama knows my thing."
Fuck, it's so good.
Oh, see, that's I mean, that's the thing. And that's the guy that Guy Williams and the rest of the Auckland, they didn't give a shit about what he did. They cared that he's going to come in to the country, sell out 4 fucking shows in a row, make more money in fucking 4 days than they'll make in 4 years, and they all see that as theirs. All the comedy dollars are theirs. Even though the New Zealand International Comedy Festival is in New Zealand, but it's mostly international acts, and all the feature slots, all the local comedians are down the bottom in a fucking little grid pattern. And they're pushing the worst British comedians too. Like the ones that come here to headline that are the fucking barrel-scrapingly terrible ones from England.
And they've done 2. I was looking at who's playing this year, comedy-wise, and there's the comedy gala, and then there's an international comedy gala.
Yeah.
So they've like doubled them up, I think, as
Yeah,
well.
because they put the international one on TV and they put the fucking national one. That's to keep them all happy and in their little bubble, thinking that they're all important and all fucking famous and shit. It's like being LMP, mate. You're world famous in New Zealand doesn't mean shit. You King Turd of shit mountain, bro. Calm down.
They don't have a podcast.
Yeah. And that's
It's like our movie, mate, like Massive As in the Waipa
Yeah.
and Opanaki.
Opanaki. I mean,
And
shit.
Motueka.
That's two whole regions. That's bigger than Auckland.
Yeah.
I mean, 90% of Auckland hates the fucking middle of Auckland anyway, which is where all these creatures scurry about, fucking drinking $14 coffees and being all self-important.
That's insane.
Did you read that article about the expensive coffees?
Yeah.
Nah.
It's going up to, or some coffee guru predicts it's going to be coming up to $15 for a flat white.
Yeah.
Well,
Get fucked. It still costs $2.99 for international roast granulated.
Yeah. At Backyard Eatery, you can get a coffee for $2.
Yeah, Backyard Eatery. Hasn't sponsored the show yet. Joe, I'll work for cheese. Cheese! That's like when my gaming mate Madman's talking about how he's going to take over the world and run it as an authoritarian dictatorship. He asked the rest of us boys what ministry we wanted, and I just said cheese. I want to control the world's supply of cheese. I want to live in a fucking castle made of cheese.
What's your favourite kind of cheese, fellas?
I mean, why distinguish between perfection? They're all good except for Blue Vein. That's where I get like, oh, fuck.
Fuck, I love
I like it,
Yeah.
but it's very unappealing to look at. You know what I mean? Like, it tastes fine. It's very rich, creamy cheese. But when you look at it, it's like, this looks like I'm eating the underside of a fucking trout's cunt. Rip George Carlin. Fish pussy jokes forever.
Right.
I love a good blue.
Yeah, blues, man. Especially beef and blue cheese pie.
Oh, yeah.
Backyard Eatery.
It depends what kind of crackers you got as well, you know?
Yeah.
I
like those
was
hard
always
pepper
impartial
crackers.
to Hell Pizza's camembert and cranberry chicken pizza. That's not bad, although it
Yeah,
gets
it's
a bit
mean.
bit sickly towards the end. Then again, most Hell Pizza does, except for the mayhem. That is pizza perfection.
I've been getting into
Chili
sardines
satay.
on pizza lately.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Controversial.
Oh, fuck. Next, you'll be fucking voting
is it?
for...
Who
you'll be
is-
voting for ACT and owning fucking several properties next. You've already got the fucking shirt.
That's inevitable.
The Epsom special.
Yeah.
I was actually wondering how you would come dressed to this today. Because, like, you did, what's it called? The Stag Raw podcast?
Yes.
Did one of those. That was just a wife beater.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I actually did that trade secret with no pants on either.
Oh, did you?
Oh, nice.
Fucking
There's
No,
a
not
fucking-
nice at all.
There's a trade secret for you.
Oh, that's fucking
Nah,
funny.
the wife beater is my kind of my work uniform, I guess, Brad. You know?
Yeah, it is.
Just simply for disc jockeying, you know. Like when you're doing this all day, you know, you get quite sweaty underneath. So,
Yeah.
and I've got to go to a quiz night. The
Oh,
quiz crowd
true.
don't really appreciate the wife beaters. You know, they're all Tamaheri doctors and lawyers.
Yeah.
It just doesn't go down well.
Oh, yes, that was where my soul went to die when I was hosting quizzes. I just can't. I can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, it was fucking paid better than comedy.
Yeah.
But some part of it, like doing it, just left me feeling so, ugh.
Morgan,
It just was so empty. And I'm like watching these people scramble for a fucking drink voucher or get really mad that they didn't get a $50 bar tab at the cook. What does that buy you? A beer and a fucking cock cross bun? Like these people take it far too seriously. Can you agree
like-
that people do quizzes are sort of mentally ill in a really intelligent way?
It's like the nerd version of being like a first 15 jock. You know, like, this is their sport every week. They come and like you've got to be so diligent with the marketing stuff because they will tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One of the scariest situations I've ever been was this old ladies' table. I'd accidentally marked them wrong when they were right, and it was the difference between them winning and coming second, and they fucking noticed. They used Google because age doesn't necessarily bring wisdom, but they used Google, and I apologized. They were still mad at me a month later. They were still looking at me like,
You've got to
just scowling at me over the
overscore. If some team scores 96, they're getting a 98 from me because it is. As soon as that quiz finishes, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'll give them all points because it is not worth the debate.
Yeah.
You know,
I have got fucking socks to masturbate into when I get home. You know,
fucking
shit to do.
busy things. I tell you what, you and Chris, do you know what? I'd say I'm too high strung for it. I care too much. And I see everything as like a performance, and I couldn't perform. Every time I try to do a joke to those cunts, silence.
Yeah.
I just made up original content. You couldn't even give me a fucking courtesy chortle, you cunts. Couldn't even give me a, you know.
I found with quiz humor, man, you've got to do like the lowest common denominator humor, you know.
Yeah.
Like for example, you know, we did this flag round last week. It was like, you know, name the nation, this color flag, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And there was one there that was Germany, red, yellow, and black. Same as the Waikato thing. So I was like, oh, these ladies who I always pick on, they put Waikato. And then everybody was like, oh, turtle. That's the kind it's what I call more FM humor.
Yeah.
Simon Barnett kind of humor. Yeah.
Oh,
family friendly.
Yeah, family friendly. That's what it is.
Not misguided humor.
No, that's why we are aging, and Simon Barnett is fucking.
That vampire.
He's a vampire. He just he's remained. He looks exactly the same as he does now as when I was 8 years old, trying and failing every fucking Sunday to ring up What Now. I never got through to What Now once. I managed to win shit off the radio several times. I could never, in easily tens of, because this is the old days where everyone had the old telecom phone where you just click, redial, click, redial.
Yeah.
Never got through, not fucking once, but every kid in fucking Dunedin got to be on the show.
I only ever got through once. Do you remember Ian Stables from The Edge?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like love that guy, you know, all his like shenanigans. Anyway, me and my mate Scoey,
Old
from
Scoey.
Gunbridge, old Scoey. Oh, you're watching Scoey. So we must have been like 10 or something, you know, and we were trying to request a fucking song, probably Thong Song by Cisco.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got up there. Ian Stables answered, and he just goes, "G'day." He goes, "How old are you boys?" And we're like 10. He goes, "Swear." And then without even thinking about it, we just go, "Fuck, shit, cunt, fuck." And then it was like, beep. Only time I ever got through.
Fucking awesome.
That guy was on some good shit.
Yeah.
mate.
His eyebrows, eh?
Oh,
The
yeah.
fucking best eyebrows in the business, man.
I did this thing though, man. I was like cooking like sausages or something, like as a like, you know, little apprentice worker or something on ZM, and I got to watch him do a live broadcast at the Mount. And that dude, man, like he is a generational talent. Like he was just like one of the most articulate, flowy fucking performers I've ever seen, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He was,
Turned up to court in a Superman suit once. I remember that. He's like, I'm taking this seriously. What the fuck was he in court
Very.
for? Is he because he swore on the radio or something?
Nah, he did something.
New Zealand,
There we go.
your history's full of gay bullshit. You understand? And that was a moment there.
Nah, he rang up customs when JJ, Mike, and Dom, and like I think Clark Gayford were going over to LA to interview Tom Cruise or something, and he said they had kiwi eggs smuggled up their ass, so they all got fucking cavity search. It was something to do with that, and it caused a big rift. That's why he went to ZM.
I mean, listen.
Yeah.
If you were responsible for me getting fingered in the ass, I wouldn't be.
You'd be paying me.
I wouldn't be stoked, right? I wouldn't be stoked, but I could see the funny side of it after, you know, the swelling had gone down. But, I imagine being all fucking, oh my God, it's like he raped me with someone else's fingers. Like, fucking grow up.
We need to get Ian Stables to come to the Tav. I reckon it could be up his alley.
Yeah, eh?
Jesus Christ, after I don't want to know what's up his alley.
He did NZ Idol as well, eh?
Yes.
There was a judge on there.
You know what
That
you
was
should
like
do?
an awesome
Because I
judge.
guarantee he doesn't watch the show. You should get him to come. And when he comes, I'll pose for a photo with him. And I'll put my arm around him. I'll go, oh, fuck. There'll be a cream egg in my hand. I'll say, what the fuck is this, bro?
That would be fucking funny. There is a big
It's
shortage.
funnier than actually having someone cavity searched.
You see, it's a huge shortage of eggs at the moment. Like I was reading, like so fentanyl's down across the border, but egg smuggling is up 40% in the US.
Egg smuggling.
Smuggling raw eggs in because they're that expensive and there's that little of them.
This-
That's become a thing now. Like,
This is very strange to an agrarian people such as Kiwis who seem to see fucking farm animals no matter where they live.
This is when the ostrich farmers need to up their game, Like, you know, see a gap in the market and fucking just start producing more, You know?
I think the ostriches. Oh.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, duck eggs. No. But ostrich eggs, like, I'm pretty sure they take a lot longer to lay one. And then you need like a fucking angle grinder to crack the cunt.
Oh yeah, ostriches take like a year or something. I can't fucking wait that long.
Yeah.
I got shit to do.
That's a pretty big omelette though. I mean, if you fucking keep it, making an omelette like a shepherd's pie, just a fucking great big tray. No, we've got plenty of Kiwis. Why can't we eat their eggs?
right?
Fucking useless birds, aren't they? Can't eat them. Can't farm them.
What do you reckon are the top 5 most useless birds in New Zealand, Dan?
Kiwi.
I disagree. Kakapo.
Kakapo.
Yeah, there's only 50 of them. They can't fucking fly. They need to.
Oh, they're the little.
The scientists have to like basically put a male onto the female so they reproduce. They're too lazy to even try get a root.
I mean, I think some animals just know when their time's
Yeah,
up.
those
You know.
Why are we trying?
I remember that's the bird that fucked Stephen Fry's cameraman in the head, and it was fucking getting down.
Fuck your own type and get the population up. Don't fuck Stephen Fry. He's not even interested.
No, it wasn't even Stephen Fry. It was his cameraman. He wasn't even fucking up in the world. He was fucking the help. And this poor cunt's getting his ears scratched to shit. But Stephen Fry's laughing, so they just keep filming, and he has to keep lying there while this thing is digging its talons into his ear and just getting fucking busy on his head.
Maybe
It's
he
a
was
great video.
hitting on the cameraman to make Stephen Fry jealous, perhaps. Who
Maybe,
knows?
yeah.
It could have been a tactic.
Right. Stephen Fry's.
I don't know.
Camera
It's either them or the fucking takahe. You know, the fucking aggressive pukeko?
Yeah, the big pukekos, yeah. You know,
They're
right.
fucking, I mean, people don't even know that they're not pukeko. People see them and go pukeko.
Yeah.
But they're very angry
You
birds.
remind me of that Louis C.K. joke when he's talking about seals, sea lions, and fucking walruses. He's like, who gives a fuck? There's like 3 scientists somewhere that actually give a fuck. The general population don't care. Let's just blanket them all in. Seals, sea lions, walruses, you guys are all just seals now. Let's move on.
I love the old Di Henwood joke about sea lions. The sea lion, I thought they were cute, but no, it's like a gang member in a sleeping bag.
That's fucking accurate as fuck.
Di Henwood was once a great comedian.
Yeah.
He still is, I think. I don't know. I find the whole I'm dying, that sort of ruins the fun for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a lot of shit because when he was doing that TV show about his cancer, I might have made a joke in the Facebook comments about fuck. I thought you would be dead by now. How are you still making this show? No one saw the funny side except me. Oh my god, do you think this is funny? And my only reply was obviously.
Yeah.
I didn't say it because I didn't think it was funny. I mean, fuck, if anyone was going to laugh at it, I thought it'd be the cunt who used to be P-Funk Chainsaw. Apparently the cancer brought in made him grow a vagina. I'm sorry, I shouldn't pick on Di Henwood. I don't like picking on midgets. What, he's smaller than fucking Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
If I'm not paying any fucking respect to old Mr. Toe Kicker there, I'm not fucking paying any respect to, I believe in a very egalitarian view of the world. If you're taller than me, I submit. If I'm taller than you, I'm the boss.
I agree, Dan. Biggest gorilla in the jungle wins.
Yeah.
Always.
And the biggest, and gorillas, they always end up taking care of everyone, all the other useless parents' kids too.
Yeah. All right, so we've been pretty quiet about this on the podcast, but we all made a movie. It's basically, well, Matt, I'll just jump into.
I mean, these guys made a movie. I was just in it.
Yeah, you part of it.
It taught me that the people who fucking work on the crew and the people who direct and the people who do all the shit you don't see in a movie, fuck, they work hard. Even on a piece of shit. Like the Minecraft movie. There's people there working really hard, okay?
Right.
It's not all just Jack Black going, fucking chicken jockey. But by the way, calm the fuck down. Who the fuck decided it was all right to trash movie theaters? They've had enough. Leave the movie theaters alone. Jesus Christ, they got through COVID only to have you fucking millennial scum suckers start throwing popcorn everywhere and spewing up. Stop it.
Yeah,
Get some help.
some help.
But yeah, we made they made a movie. I was in it.
Yeah. 6 years ago.
Yeah, it's coming up. It's been a long time coming, but it's finally here. Are you going to play the trailer? Are you, Brett?
I'm ironically fat enough now to play Keats.
Yeah.
I wasn't when this was filmed.
If you follow us on our Facebook, just search up the Tavern feature film on Facebook and Instagram and all that kind of stuff.
Yep, I'll put a link in the description.
I do have, I think I put up a video the other day saying my only qualms with Dan Sage playing Keats, our stripper-addicted horse hand, is that I hired him to be a John Belushi-esque character, and he turns up fucking skinny.
Yeah.
He turns up skinny!
Lost a bunch of weight.
Sorry. I was hauling fucking Tamahiri's residence groceries at that point and fucking dropped the weight.
But nah, Dan did a sensational job.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. He wouldn't say that if I wasn't here.
Oh, I really would. You were fucking hilarious.
Well, I one does what one can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
are we going to put the trailer in the episode?
Yeah, I'm just going to.
Hey, we're not going to get copyright struck for the music.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah,
You better.
Scotty Stone.
Yeah, we don't technically own it.
Jesus, Scotty, I followed you on all your Facebook pages.
Yeah.
Just let us have this, will ya?
I gave you a ciggy once.
Yeah.
So yeah, Matt wrote the story and then we worked on it, brought it to a workable thing because it was a shitload of.
It was all over the show.
It was all over the show.
I can't imagine this process was anything but efficient and streamlined.
Yeah. He talks a bit more about it on the Stag Raw podcast if you want to check that out.
Yeah, Stag Raw. Now give us a shout out back, you cunt. I don't even know who these people are.
He's all right.
I assume they're pretty cool. I mean, fuck, they had you on.
Yeah.
So you gotta be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Matt Hicks just doesn't go on podcasts willy-nilly. This is a hard man to lock down.
He's not.
Not at all.
I'll DJ at the Grand Tavern Te Aroha.
Yeah.
For $5 and 2 beers.
At least one ciggy.
Yeah.
Don't worry, that's
Hoffman's all
going to
better.
be your fee for fucking doing our wedding reception.
Yeah. All right, we'll have a look at this trailer, eh?
Who's in on this grand scheme with you?
Well, there's me, Tomo, and Jeremy.
When I drink to get drunk, and I might get drunk for the whole damn month.
Jacko and Keith's kind of on the fence, but you know those dudes, they'll come around.
Things up. I'm the last one standing.
And possibly Tomo's rich, famous older brother.
Not fucking way, man. What about your brother? Jacko. No.
We met at Cambridge Kindy when we were 3.
Tell you the truth. Selling tab.
They're gonna bulldoze the tab and turn it into a fucking food court.
What do you guys know about running a pub?
You don't think we can do this?
Be realistic.
That's what women do, man. On your dreams.
In life, there are winners and losers. Winners do not swim in small ponds. We're gonna drain the pond. Swim back to sea.
This is true, man. All you've done the last few weeks is whine. Face it, man. This whole thing's a lost cause. The Tavern and Kelly.
So what, you're just gonna go and join the enemy?
It's a really good thing to say, Matt.
You love it, right?
I mean, it's pretty much a done deal.
It's a twisted tale, boys. But now it's up to you.
I've got a plan. I'm gonna guilt trip that little Phil into selling us the Tavern.
I don't like this plan.
I've got another plan. I want to make this our tab.
Come on, mate. Come on.
Whoa. I'm the last one standing. Whoa.
I have an addiction.
Oh, fun time.
He's right, you know.
So yeah, it's gonna be. We've got our big red carpet coming up on May the 21st. None of you fuckers can come.
Suck it.
And then bloody general release from May 22. We've already sold out the first week at Tivoli Cinema Cambridge. And they've given us a second week, so it's kind of like a week-by-week basis.
Yep.
Next step, Rialto Cinemas Hamilton.
Yeah. It's not Rialto anymore, it's Lido.
Oh, fuck.
It's way nicer now.
Probably won't go there, to be honest. They're real good people. But what I learnt with the Home Kills bloody cinema release is that it was real hard to sell tickets to the Hamilton one.
Okay.
Because Tivoli just kind of like, they're too close together, Cambridge and Hamilton. Like, people have to kind of like, it just wasn't worth it, eh? It was hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think our greatest thing, so I've had like, 2 unsolicited requests, one from Openaki. Do you guys know where that is?
No.
I had to fucking research it as well.
I thought it was, I mixed it up with Awakuni, I think. Because I just think carrot.
Yeah, there it is. So Everybody's Theatre in Openaki, and then the Gecko Theatre down in Motueka, which is like top of the South Island. So I think
sweet.
Our big goal is to like get this to the provinces, where some of our language still goes down.
Yeah, sure.
And
it's a very
if
provincial
any of
movie.
you fucking Aucklanders want to watch this film, I know you're interested. I know you're fucking watching from afar. You come down to us.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, and then you can go back up there and complain about all the dated
If
humour.
Dan's not allowed through the fucking Auckland border, then you can come down here.
Yeah.
Scott Banks is at the bloody Mercer chicken IDs.
Oh, fuck.
Sage.
I can't let him do comedy in Timothy Makuru.
But nah, please do come along, fans of the Misguided pod, because we've all worked fucking hard on it, and
we're stoked for you to see it.
It's not Power of the Dog, it's not Schindler's List,
Yeah.
it's not mature in any way.
And Marvel Studios, my emails open,
No.
But no, you're not giving me the whole fucking. Give me a role that costs me money. You'll be paying. You want? Listen, I could have played Fat Chris Hemsworth in Infinity Endgame. You didn't have to put that prosthesis on him. I was way cheaper. I know. I did the face swapper thing. When you put me on Chris Hemsworth as Thor, can't even tell the fucking difference.
Oh yeah, speaking of the gram as well, if you're listening to this, please follow us on the gram, because the gram's pretty sad at the moment. It's like, I look at the likes and it's like Brad, fucking Jacko, Penny, like it's just fuckers that worked on it. So
Every time I go on Instagram, I get bombarded with naked women, or not naked but swimsuited women, and then I get distracted and forget why I went on there.
That's you porn, isn't it?
I know. Seems kind of gay. And you can't tell the fucking AI ones from the real ones anymore either. Oh, you sort of can. You got to look out for the 6 fingers. But then again, that might just be a Serbian model. You never know.
Yeah.
People of Serbia fucking against the Misguided podcast. Fuck you. Get a real country, then you can complain. So yeah.
Have you guys got your suits ready for the red carpet premiere?
Get fucked.
Just promise me you'll wear clothes, Dan. That's all.
That I can promise you, but they ain't gonna be uncomfortable fucking penguin suits. Listen,
What about a penguin suit? Should we get you
Just an actual penguin suit.
penguin onesie is on the shopping list. Sure, I can find that at Warehouse. They'll have it in my size because that's the place that caters almost exclusively to fat cunts.
Should we head up Thames Valley? Should we get you in your we'll get a new one.
You need a new one.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking fitting in that shit no more. In fact, it was fucking. You
look good in that though.
It was optimistic of you to think that fat me would have fitted in the first place, because when we had to do, a couple of reshoots a year later, I didn't fit that fucker no more.
Yeah, nah. As we've discussed earlier, nothing was particularly well thought out.
Nah.
So sorry, Dan. But yeah, you fit into it. We got the shot.
Yeah,
Got it. It's good.
I wouldn't now. It'd be a crop top.
Yeah.
I'll be
How
looking
much
like.
were you weighing then?
Oh, fuck knows. I don't know. It was a very chaotic time in my life when we made that movie. It was just like 2 weeks after the courts took my kids off me. So it was good and bad, because it was good while I was doing it because I didn't think about the bad. But in all the moments between shoots, fuck, that was a struggle. But,
Nah,
got
good
through
on you
it.
for getting through it, man, because fuck, that's some...
I
trauma,
might
man.
just built different, But I don't know. I just seem to take the fucking wickedest punches and just go, ow, and then keep going. I don't know. It's just Yeah, I get sad about things, but never like, oh fuck, I'm gonna give up sad. I'll like quit doing things that piss me off. That's why I stopped doing stand-up, because the only places I was doing it was in Tauranga, and while they are funny, talented, amazing people in Tauranga, they're also kind of communists because all their shows are on a profit share model. Now, I don't mind that, except for when I'm getting paid the same as two cunts who went on before me and bombed. Why are they getting paid the same as me?
Is that at the pizza library?
I have done the pizza library. Yeah, there were 4 people not interested in anything I had to say there. They were waiting for their pizza.
They got sardines there?
Yeah, fuck yeah. They got anything you want. Anything you want. It's right next to the port. Fuck, you can probably get crack on it if you pay the right cash price.
TG8.
Fuck yeah, the Tauranga Council's fucking a joke. You see, they spent like $347,000 last year on coffee for their staff.
Do you know the mayor
Yeah.
in Tauranga? He doesn't actually live there. He lives in Cambridge.
Smart man.
Yeah.
He drives down.
Yeah, Mahi Drysdale, yeah.
Mm.
I seen him at
that's
the
right.
bloody Cambridge Primary like gala day the other day.
Oh yeah, no wonder Tauraga's turning to shit. You don't give a fuck.
But
You're
like,
making
that's
decisions
cool,
that don't affect your property price.
Could we like run for like mayoralty and like Opanaki perhaps?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, you know,
I would have been the king of
beam in
Tauranga.
remotely.
Yeah.
Now you're here too much, mate. You know, you just maybe Dan could be the mayor of like Stewart Island.
Yeah.
Bluff. I reckon you've got good
Wow.
bluff. You know, you look
Bluff.
like an oyster bloody
I
shucker.
don't really
Just
like
look like
seafood.
Just look like an oyster.
Hey, that's when I'm lying down naked under a fucking UV light, and you promised you wouldn't tell people about that.
I've released the photos already.
Shit. At least put them on a paywall.
Brad. Tavern sex scandal. Should we release a sex tape? It worked for Kim K. Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, we'll get Kanye involved.
I can't believe it's taken you two this long to admit that you have sex all the time.
Oh, no, our sex tapes. No, they were released ages ago.
Yeah, no, that's old news.
Yeah.
That's 72 wanks deep.
Yeah, that's the name of it. Got it.
Oh, fuck.
Title of your
Sir?
sex tape.
Well done. It was fine work. I finally started to rub off on you. Oh, that was a poor choice of words.
All right, well, you
Well,
got to get out of here.
to go in 4
very
minutes.
shortly, don't you?
Yeah, I do. But thank you very much for having me, team.
Not a problem. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for fucking choosing me over Ashton Brown. Suck shit. Yeah, you could be in those fucking those Sweet Caroline, whatever the fuck they're selling ads. Season all of those. Sweet Caroline.
Do you know, a quick little story about Ashton Brown. So, like, we did this movie for you listeners straight after the Tavern. It was called Buzzcut. It was like this weird horror comedy kind of splatter film. Ashton Brown, who Dan bid out for the role of Keats, was the main star of that. I was in there fucking being a wanker. Anyway, the director came down to Cambridge and he didn't pay Ashton any money. He just, like, kind of fucked everybody.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Holy fuck.
he
poor
came down to
Ashton.
Cambridge and did a one-off screening that I basically organised at the Tivoli Cinema for Halloween. I was like, bit of a test run. I'll see how many people I can get into the cinema, see what the pulling power's like, Cambridge edition, blah, blah, blah. He came down, had a beer with him at the stables, him and his wife, Martin Renner and his wife, I forget her name. She was actually quite nice. Anyway, we were talking about blah, 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 all these people. Ashton's ad came up on the fucking TV in the bar. And I was like, oh, fucking, it's good to see Ashton doing so well. And they were like, Ashton.
Oh, really?
Which one was he again? I'm like, the star of your fucking film.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
The guy you owe fucking $4,000 to.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you get paid $4,000 to be in that piece of
Well,
shit?
you didn't.
Film?
He didn't.
Oh, no, apparently not.
No, I think he did. But like, I'm still owed like $2,000.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
He took them to court and shit, eh?
Yeah, yeah. No, so we went to the fucking, me and Dennis Zhang, who's doing good things on Shortland Street now, and he was in that Far North show.
Yeah.
So Ashton got paid out, and then me and Dennis were like, hey, bro, you've been paid? So we went to like the Actors Union. Actors Union didn't do fuck all.
Oh, so
They
like
were
the Comedy
they were
Guild
like,
then.
They were like, oh, it's under X amount, so it'll cost us too much to hire a lawyer.
Oh,
so you guys are
okay.
kind of fucked. So we're like, wicked.
Glad I paid those subs.
Yeah. Glad I fucking spent all that petrol on the way up to fucking Bethel's Beach.
Yeah.
Nah, to be fair, it was a real fun experience because, you know, got to have a bit of fun.
Yeah,
No stress of actually making it, you
yeah,
know.
you're just acting.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was cool. Anyway,
Hey.
fuck Buzzcut. Come to the Tavern.
Yeah. Fucking, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having me, team. Appreciate
Like,
it.
don't
cool,
even watch
man.
Buzzcut for free.
Don't bother pirating it. Cool, man. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, it's bloody good to see you. And in fact, we'll have you. I think you should pop in every now and then, because I reckon you got some good yarns, bro. You got great banter, and honestly, we need the help. You know, drag us up with you, cunt.
Excellent.
Okay.
Otherwise, one day you'll be doing your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and you'll just see me stand there in a black hoodie with black rings under my eyes, just forgotten something.
That actually happened to me at Access Bar one time with this this ghost from fourth form. But that's a story for another day.
Yeah.
That's for next time. All right. What do you want to wrap up the whole thing, or?
No, we'll go a bit longer, but we'll just take a quick break.
All right, sweet.
Cool. All right, we'll be right back.
Freeze frame.
That was real fun.
Yeah, man.
Well, welcome back. Well, so,
That was the movie.
Huh?
I directed it, by the way.
Director. I told you he was fucking Peter Jackson's son. Nobody believes me. Even Peter Jackson sent me a cease and desist. Said, stop publicly claiming this Brad person is my child. I was like, how would you know?
Right.
Well, you were knee deep in Hobbit pussy not so long ago. You don't know who you fucking put it in.
Getting that Lord of the Rings.
He is the Lord of the Rings. Some strange rings.
Strange. I'm pretty close to finishing Elden Ring.
Pretty close to finishing Elden Ring.
I just got to beat one last boss. It's done. I've beat the story.
And then what? Then you're reminded of the cold emptiness.
Yeah, pretty much. I go back to Dark Souls.
For fuck's sake.
No, I'll probably get the DLC for Elden Ring.
Oh, the Erd Tree.
Yeah.
Shadow of the Erd Tree one. All right.
Apparently it's pretty good.
Well,
That's
the gay nerd section of the show. Fucking.
I can't decide if I get Sekiro or Wukong.
What, Black Myth Wukong?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what the other one is.
Sekiro.
Mm.
It's another Souls-like one, but you're a samurai.
Oh, okay.
Shadows die twice.
Oh, Sekiro.
Sekiro, yeah.
Yeah. What did you call it? Sekiro. I was like, what the fuck?
Sekiro.
Sekiro. Sekiro. God damn you.
Sekiro. Shadows die twice.
It's been on my wish list for years, and every time it's on special, I'm not of the purchasing power to get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was supposed to be Tenchu 4.
Oh,
And it became Sekiro, yeah.
Oh, right.
Originally it was going to be the next entry in the Tenchu franchise.
Yep.
Something for which I am being made to wait a long time for a remaster. Oh, here's Rayman remaster. Fuck Rayman!
Yeah, fuck Rayman.
Here's Crash Bandicoot, but fuck Crash Bandicoot!
They remastered that,
Here's fucking Splinter Cell. Fucking fuck Splinter Cell. Give me Tenchu 1, 2, and 3 immediately. You dickheads.
It's way better volume. Holy shit.
Sorry, I'm a loud guy.
Yeah, you are.
I'm loud for a hobbit.
Yeah, that's all right.
Big for a hobbit too.
So you never played Sekiro?
No, never had the.
Yeah.
Like I say, I don't really have the time for a game like that, and I've never.
Yeah,
it's
no,
a sort of. I've wanted the game for a long time, but I just never seem to have. When I have money, I don't think about it, and when it's on special, I don't have money.
Yeah.
This is a terrible position to be in. I'm sure it's a lot of fun, but I've also famously been very bad at Souls-like games.
Yep.
But I'd probably be all right at it now.
Yeah,
Now that
you should
I'm
definitely
not
give it a jam.
completely useless at parrying and timing things.
Yeah. Love a good parry.
Yeah, I looked at Devil May Cry. I watched that series.
Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah.
It's fucking good, eh?
It was pretty cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
Couldn't play any of their games for free though. They want money for those.
Yeah.
I ain't giving them money. I'm not paying money to come in at Devil May Cry 5. Well, the fucking context. What am I to do without context?
Yeah. 5 you can jump in without context, or 4. One of them.
They want money for them all.
Yeah. Oh, there's the trilogies on special on Steam. If anyone is on Steam, it's pretty good. The graphics are shit. Number 2 sucks dick. Number 2 is the worst fucking game in existence.
I don't know. I've played some pretty bad games, Brad.
Yeah.
Some of those PlayStation 2 ones were doozies.
Yeah, this was PS2. But the first one was mean. Third one's a prequel, which is fucking cool. It's basically like the Netflix series. is that because Dante changes a bit. In the prequel, in number 3, he's like he is in the series, but then in 1 and 2, he's like a bit darker and sadder.
Oh.
And then in 4 and 5, he's back to being fucking all upbeat and making jokes and shit. He's so funny. Such a great character.
Good character. I'm looking forward to some more.
Yeah.
I did not expect the twist of that rabbit fellow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that tricked me. There was a whole episode, I think it was the 7th one, where it was a whole different style of animation.
It was fucking amazing.
It looked like a prequel, no dialogue, and I knew exactly what was going on. It was very well done.
It was amazingly done.
I saw this. Have you ever heard of this fucking Norwegian fucking prick called the Archcast?
No.
He's a fucking YouTuber.
Yeah.
And he talks like he's from fucking Cambridge University.
Okay.
Very proper, very well spoken. He's fucking Norway, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
And he's more British than half of fucking England. But he was sitting there going, these people are trying to convince you that even literal demons should be felt sorry for. I was like, who's fucking not suspending their disbelief enough to fucking... Do you really think the makers of the show are going, demons good, let them in? Do you really... Like, fucking grow up, you fucking superstitious quack. What are you, a Wiccan?
It's what makes it good, when you start to feel for the bad guy. I love that shit.
But I mean, but it's these fucking douchebags who try and make a higher moral point.
Yeah.
Or they're trying to corrupt society. What? By giving us fun?
Yeah.
Fuck off. This is why you can't trust gingers. Another one of these another one of these fucking ginger terrorists. All gingers do is ruin.
Yeah.
The only one who doesn't is Deborah Woe. Oh, I forget her second name. She played very young vampire in True Blood, and she played Karen in Daredevil. I forget her name. She, very pretty redhead. Karen Page, played by Deborah and Wall. Sorry about the name. The shape of it was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, great actress. She's always quite often referred to as a blonde, even though she's definitely a redhead.
Yeah. It's got that natural redhead face.
Yeah. Oh, dear, fucking Jesus Christ. Daredevil Born Again's fucking a roller coaster.
Is it?
It's awesome, and then it's shit. And then it's awesome, and then it's really weird and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell the fucking episodes are comprised of more reshoots than others. The first episode, fucking blinding, little inconsistent, because they do one of those classic Daredevil one-take fight scenes, but Bullseye, who at this point has had the super soldier serum, is like, he's fighting Daredevil, but he's constantly like, it's like, no, he should be quite fine with this cardiac activity.
Like Captain America serum.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he had super soldier serum. He was originally Bullseye as a mutant.
Yeah.
He is accurate with any implement. Like, he can pick up a car key and throw it through your fucking eye.
Yeah.
But then he's big fight with fucking Daredevil and Kingpin and got really fucked up. And then he submitted to have the super soldier thing, and Hydra snatched him up and gave it to him. So he should have been fine with that level of cardiac activity.
Yeah.
He pushes because he. Okay, so do you care if I spoil it?
No.
Spoiler alert. Click away if you don't want me to spoil Daredevil Born Again. The first episode, they took the bold fucking choice of killing off his best friend, Foggy. Now, Foggy is always been
Daredevil's best mate.
Daredevil's best friend.
Yeah.
Right? And Karen Page is also in this little group of 3. There's like this fucking... They're always like the moral anchor for him, so he doesn't give in to his fucking violence and start killing people.
Yeah.
Because he's perfectly capable of fucking killing people. Certainly permanently injures enough of them. I mean, you think it's cool. Oh, look, he broke his arm and the bones cut. That's permanent disability. You don't fucking fully heal from shit like that.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah. And they took the bold fucking choice to nail him in the first opening act of the first episode. Bullseye fucking kills him.
Yeah.
And that's when he crosses a line and he pushes Bullseye off the roof. Bullseye falls 4 stories and see if you can bring up the clip.
Nah, because it'll get pulled anyway.
Will it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because fuck, man, they shot. I don't know how they do this shit. It's amazing. You see him fall from the 4 stories and bounce off the fucking concrete like.
Yeah.
And he fucking survives that.
Yeah.
Because he's had the super soldier serum. Poor old Foggy does not survive the 308 caliber to the chest. He bleeds out while Karen is very, very upset.
Yeah.
But within the first episode, they remove his best friend, so the whole framework that exists around Daredevil is just gone. Just.
Well, that's Born Again, right?
Yeah, so he's at this point he's given up Daredevil. Doesn't do it anymore.
Oh, okay.
Then Fisk becomes mayor, and then there's the whole thing with Muse, who's supposed to be this awesome supervillain. They had Daredevil's girlfriend shoot 3 times in the chest with his own gun, so he's dead.
Yeah.
They've sort of wasted that. And then, in the latest episode, she spends 10 minutes telling him how him and Muse, like Daredevil and Muse are the same thing. They're just little boy. Like, she's constantly just talking down to him and fucking telling him off for not listening to her, like being a real cunt.
Yeah.
I'm like, bitch, this blind man has fucked you better than anyone else ever. He deserves a little more respect than you fucking being that way with him, okay? He's a very important guy, Mr. Matt Murdock, okay? So I'm pretty sure the last 2 episodes, like they've had a really weird release for it. It was like 2 episodes, then 1, then 2. Then there's 1, and then I think they're doing 2 at the end.
Okay.
But in the one just recently, like, Daredevil helps Bullseye get out of jail, which is something he would never fucking do. I mean, he fucking despises him for killing Foggy.
Yeah.
But he does it by slamming his head into a table, which allows him to hold his knocked out tooth in his mouth, and when they stitch up his head, he spits his tooth into the guard's eye, and then kills all the other workers, and then just puts on a prison uniform and just walks the fuck out.
Yeah.
Goes straight to fucking Fisk. He cocks a gun and takes a shot at Fisk, and Daredevil jumps in the way. So it ended with him he's been shot now.
Yeah.
And it ends with him, he's bleeding. He's clearly not going to die. They're filming season 2. So
Plot armor.
So plot armor. But what? Like, there's a whole lot of shit here that doesn't make any sense to me in terms of what I understand Daredevil as a character to be.
Yeah.
But it sort of turns out that it wasn't Fisk that had Foggy and Karen tried to have them killed by Bullseye. It was his wife. And Daredevil had just worked that out. He's dancing with her. And, like, Fisk knows that he can about his super hearing. He's literally taunting him while he dances with his girlfriend. He's like, what do you think of that, devil? Like, he's just saying it up in the air real quiet, but he knows Matt can hear him.
Yeah.
And he's taunting him, and he starts dancing with Fisk's wife. He's like, I know it was you. And then right as he's about to, like basically go, you fiendish bitch, you killed my... in front of all these rich people, he hears the fucking gun cock, and he just jumps in the way and takes the bullet for Fisk. So they're going to do something really cool here now. These Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio, these guys care about these characters. They didn't care enough to stop Echo from being a fucking shit show. But they care about these characters, and I think they're going to do something pretty cool. That little fucking cunt there, I knew he was the son of a fucking actor.
Who? Which one?
Michael Gandolfini.
Oh, yeah.
He's really good. He's really good. That motherfucker believes. He believes. He's a very good actor, that guy. But when I was watching him, I was going, fuck. This guy, he's like that, the guy who plays John Walker. His dad's a real famous actor as well. Some of these second generation, third generation cunts, you can just tell.
Yeah.
Like, these cunts just understand acting in a way that's so fundamental, most people just couldn't grasp it.
Yeah, well, when you're that guy's son, right?
Yeah, I mean, he was
Was it James Gandolfini?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The powerhouse he was, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good. But then there's moments where you're just like they do this whole courtroom episode. And it was like, and Matt Murdock does something that would have gotten any lawyer in history, like, immediately disbarred, if not arrested on the spot.
Killed a guy?
No, he fucking just revealed that his client was a vigilante and revealed which one he was. Like, it was his only play to get him out, because they're trying to frame him for murdering a cop.
Ah, yeah.
It was one of the cool scenes, actually, because this corrupt cop tries to take a swing at this fella, and he jumps out of the way, and he goes off the side of the fucking subway platform. Wouldn't you know it, at the exact moment a train comes, more...
Crack up.
Yeah. But apparently I've tried to avoid the fucking leaks and spoilers, but apparently the last 2 episodes involve a couple of really big cameos. The one I know is definitely going to be there is the Punisher. But I'm really because they've mentioned him 3 or 4 times in passing. Please have Spider-Man turn up. Please have Spider-Man turn up. And you just look at Daredevil and Punisher and be like, why don't you guys just... Why don't you sit the fuck down, you regular people?
Yeah.
I'll sort this out.
Avenger in the house.
Because they've mentioned, like, even Fisk. Because Fisk is like, he's the Daredevil villain, but he's also a really great Spider-Man villain.
Yeah.
And his battles with Spider-Man are fucking legendary. And that's what he mentions. He's like, we don't need people swinging around in spider costumes. I'm sitting there going, yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
Foreshadowing.
Come on, Tom Holland, you ain't doing shit.
Brings in Tobey Maguire.
Bring in Andrew Garfield. I don't give a fuck which Spider-Man you bring.
I loved Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
So do I. He's
fucking
fine.
great.
He's great. Those movies suffer from bad villain writing more than anything else.
100%, yeah.
Because he played that. Oh, I mean, fuck.
Perfectly.
The worst example of him. I mean, Spider-Man loses people. Every iteration of him loses people. But the way Andrew Garfield plays him losing Gwen.
Bro, that scene.
Oh, cinema.
That scene, you just hear the fucking head hit.
Yeah.
And you're like,
and the dead silence, like nothing after that. Perfect fucking cinema.
absolutely perfect.
And then here comes fucking Jamie Foxx to fucking ruin it with
I'm Mysterio. No, you're not.
You're not Mysterio. You fucking Electro cunt.
Yeah. Sorry, Gyllenhaal.
Oh, Gyllenhaal
was fucking Mysterio, eh?
And that's the weird thing about Mysterio in that movie too. Mysterio was like always a villain. He never pretended to be. He was just some fucking asshole who got like sucked into a vortex or something.
Yeah.
Like this is back when all these worlds were intermingled with the X-Men universe, which brought Constantine and like religious aspects and mythology into the mutant sort of thing.
Yeah, I didn't think Mysterio even had a body.
No, he's gas.
Yeah.
He's gas.
He's just gas and electric fucking head.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I got first.
But then again, you know, that's the problem with multiverse. You can have these fucking infinite diversity and infinite combinations sort of a dealie. Actually, you know what I've been fiending to watch the last few nights? I haven't done it yet, but I think I might. Spaceballs.
Nice.
Schwartz. The collection of fucking moments in that. You know?
Yeah, it's so good.
There's only one man who would dare give me the raspberry. Lone Star. Poof. Camera hits.
Yeah.
Like spoof movies was. There's a reason why. I was talking to the boys about this the other night. There's a reason why no Mell Brooks movies have been remade.
Why?
Do you think that motherfucker wants to live to see people do that to his work?
Yeah, no.
He's 100. He's not gonna. People keep thinking he's gonna make Spaceballs 2. That was a troll, you dumb cunts. He paid thousands of dollars for posters in the London Underground to troll the whole world, and you fell for it.
Yeah.
I didn't, because I've been paying attention to the man's work.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck what you think.
Mel Brooks is literally one of the goats.
And I reckon he's signed some sort of deal that prevents his work from being remade while he's alive.
I hope so.
Because when he dies, I bet you within 10 years you're going to see a new Blazing Saddles, a new fucking Wagons East, a new fucking Spaceballs, or Spaceballs 2.
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Robin Hood Men in Tights. So all the great films that this man made. Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Yeah.
Like all these great films, all of a sudden they'll start remaking them because it's just odd. Like in the age of where everything's a remake or a reboot, they've left that considerable amount of films. No one's touched them.
They remade The Producers. But
they did not.
Yeah. But Mel Brooks is involved still.
Because that was originally done in the 60s, wasn't it? Very early Technicolor.
Yeah.
Okay, well, but I mean, it was funnier when they remade that.
Yeah, it was funny, and they turned it into a musical as well, and it was fucking great. It's one of my favorite movies, to be honest. Will Ferrell is a Nazi.
I'm so glad you gave me that to watch. It was a great time. It was a great time. The Nazi pigeon stuff.
It's so fucking funny. Adolf.
Adolf.
Adolf, they picked my theaters.
Oh, that bird just did an Elon Musk salute.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fucking weird, They've never really, not even one, like really. Imagine the truckloads of money that have been waved under his nose just for a Spaceballs 2.
Yeah.
Like, you've got to admit, like, especially after the sequels were so fucking bad.
Yeah.
And like all these, like there's Interstellar. I mean, the fucking pickings for a spoof of sci-fi at that point was so rich.
Yeah.
So fucking rich. He could have done all the original spoofs over again and added in new ones. It would have been fantastic. But of course, you know, he's 100.
Yeah.
All his mates are dead. He probably just wants to chill.
Yeah.
The only person he ever hangs out with now is occasionally Jerry Seinfeld for Cars and Coffee.
Yeah. That was a good little show, that. He's dead,
Who? Who's
Still
dead?
dead. Still
No,
alive.
Mel Brooks isn't dead yet. No, he's 98.
98. Fucking hell.
Fucking hell. Come on, hang in there for a ton. Hang in there for a ton, Mel.
At least.
Hey, if you want to give anyone the exclusive rights to remake your films, give it to us.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck, we couldn't do a fucking bad job in our sleep. Like, we just couldn't. It'd be like fucking Sir Ian McKellen walking around the set of Lord of the Rings with a copy of the book going, I don't think Gandalf would do this, eh?
Yeah.
Like, we give a shit.
Fuck yeah.
But, you know, I get to be fucking the new Mel Brooks. President Scroob.
Yeah.
That's my favourite thing about Spaceballs. Hail Scroob!
Yeah. Fuck, that's so good. What was that other movie that guy did? Master of Disguise? Did you ever watch that?
That's Dana Carvey.
That's Dana Carvey. Yeah.
Turtle.
I won't bite. Maybe a little. So fucking good, man.
This is before its time.
Shark in the water. 5 kids went in, none come out.
Oh, this video. Oh no, I think I mentioned this last week, but I did see a video not that long ago saying Mike Myers is a massive cunt, apparently.
Oh, yeah, probably not, but probably.
I don't think so. I don't think you couldn't be, if he was dressed as Wayne and he was just being a prima donna, like my whole worldview just collapses. It's all built on Wayne's World.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week, cunts. All right, you want to wrap this up?
Yep, that was a good spot to wrap.
Yeah. All right. Well, till next time, we'll see you soon, but not too soon. Push the buttons, do the things. Do give us a like on Patreon, and if you don't need like $5 this week, give it to me. Well, you're not giving it to me. Brad withholds all of the internet money from me because he's saving it for cameras, which is apparently more important than me having rent. So,
yeah,
I can live in a box. Real big fridge box, but a box. Dog. Yeah. I'm trying to end the show, bro.
Just end it.
Well, yeah. We'll see you next time. Be good to yourselves and to each other.
All right.
Bye.
Love you, Dan.
Love you too, Brad.
Bye.
Bye.
Podcast.